Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
His adversary.
He just missed that shot up top. There's that right hand he scores with. Crusher's cut does not look good at all. I get the sense that the referee could stop this fight at any moment.
No, the key is where it is. The doctor will take that into mind. Is it in a place where if it gets worse, it could imperil his health. It could imperil his vision down the road.
Able to dismiss that body shot. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. And the round comes to an end. Crusher's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Okay, listen to me. When he misses with a punch, counter. You're doing fine. He's just beating you to the punch, that's all. You need to throw more. If you're not punching, he is.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Nice work with the uppercut. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Keep your distance.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Right to the head with that right. Crashes home with a hook. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. A sound combination by Crusher. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Chopping a little wood with that hook. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Parries that punch intended for the head. Crusher's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Able to cover up that gut. Nice job there, hooking to the body. There's a nice left hand able to get in. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Good job staying away from the danger there. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Ted, you were a trainer. Are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Good scoring counterpunch by Crusher. Crusher's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down too.
Really on target there with a three-punch combination. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by Crusher. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Crusher's combination punching is working well here.
Keep moving around the ring.
Now that's some fine work right there by Crusher. Good job zoning in on that body with the left hook. Even better job bringing the right hand in combination. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand.
Circle!
And now he's targeting upstairs. Able to place the right hand in there. Blocks away that headshot. And that's the end of round 3.
Looking good. He's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen to me. I need you to double up your punches and keep the lead, all right?
You don't need that.
Listen, you need to mix your punches up. Throw more punches to the body.
Fourth round is underway. Teddy's scorecard reads 3 rounds to zip against him. You know, I think if you told him before the fight you're going to throw more punches than your opponent, he'd feel good. But right now, it's not working.
Well, I think he's looking to take a picture. He's looking to go to a studio and do a photo shoot because somebody should tell him that after you throw a punch, you're not supposed to pose.
I know it's good to throw a lot of punches, but it's better to do what we're seeing out of him right now, and that's land when you throw.
Yeah, he's making everything count. He's putting everything out there for a purpose, placing punches beautifully.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Crusher. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Nice work on the combination by Crusher.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Crusher's showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Blocks that belt line well. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. A little head hunting with the right. And that's the end of round 4. He's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Well-targeted counter-punch by Crusher. Good-looking uppercut that time. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Wow, no doubt about it. Affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. And just like that, things turn around. A back and forth round. Both men have been rocked.
This is what boxing's about. This is what battle is about. This is what human spirit is all about.
Headshot lands, was a hook. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Unload!
right to the body. Oh, good exchange there. Commits to the straight right. Crusher's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I can tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
Listen, that's the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head. Keep your hands up. You know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you got to give him a little confidence. Remind him, hey, we trained for a tough fight. You're ready for this.
Nice work with the jab on the outside. Very accurate two-punch combo by Crusher. He comes with the straight right hand. Good job on the two-punch combo by Crusher. Well-placed straight right hand.
Move your head.
There's the old 1-2 coming after him. Crusher's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Teddy, you've been in this spot before as a trainer. Your fighter gets rocked, and then you got to make a decision. Do we stick with the game plan, the style, the way that we were, or do we make a complete adjustment? Which way do you go?
Well, the first thing is obviously you make sure the guys are right to send them out there. Then when you send them out there, you better send them out there with something. You know, you don't send the guy out into the cold with no coat on. So you better send them out there with some advice. You definitely make a change so he can feel confident that it's not going to happen again. You make an adjustment.
And you can see he's done just that. On the mark to the body with a left hook that followed up a right hand. Solid right hand lands. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to... Oh, and there you go. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him this round.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock to mine.
As if the right hand wasn't enough, how about that accurate left hook he just landed to the midsection? Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Solid shot again downstairs.
Let it go! Keep moving! Keep moving!
Crusher's left now getting into the mix. Fine looking right hand by Crusher. Halfway through the 7th round. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. So he went down earlier, and yet he's still fighting with the same kind of style, the same kind of disposition he was fighting with before the knockdown. If I'm the opponent, maybe that's a sign to me that, hey, maybe I didn't hurt the guy that much.
Or maybe it's a sign that this son of a gun is just very predictable. He can't change. And maybe I'm going to have a party tonight because I'm going to keep catching him with the same thing until he takes it away from me.
That's a good point.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
And there he is scoring with the right hand. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body.
Stay close to this guy. Get close. Get close.
Crusher's efforts in the last few rounds, stringing a few consecutive rounds together, have been marvelous. As we start round 8, he's closed the gap on your scorecard. I think he's in this.
I agree with you. Not only in it, he's taking control. It's looking good for him. His future's looking bright.
Each man able to land an uppercut. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Good solid 1-2 by Crusher. He gets to him with an upper. Look at that. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
Joe, that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
What a big shot. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
4, get up! 5, 6.
Boy, what guts. What guts to get up again.
What gets me upset about this guy, Joe, is he's got so much heart. I wish somebody taught him a little bit more because this guy's getting hit with punches he shouldn't get hit with. If you taught him with that heart, you'd have a champion.
Nice, crisp 1-2 combination by Crusher. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Uppercut!
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
It's all right, just keep moving.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. And round 8 comes to an end. The task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring, where at least his good eye is in front.
What an excellent 2-punch combo by Crusher. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. I don't necessarily know that I like what he's doing right here. Yes, he was knocked down, but to completely change styles, how does that necessarily benefit you?
Well, it benefits you in one possible way, where your opponent gets a little taken by it, a little put off by it, a little confused by it, and he leaves you alone. It buys you a little time to recover. But it can hurt you because really the thing that brought you to the dance was the thing that now you're thrown right out the window.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Crusher's ripped by an uppercut. There he is, landing a combo.
Work in the body!
Protect yourself! yourself.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. There's the combo to the body. Tried the hook, didn't get it. End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even. And I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
As basic as can be, but it works. A jab called by the straight. Turns over that hook upstairs. Here he comes, nice and aggressive, red hot going after it. Much the way he finished up the action the last time we saw him in the last round. Oh! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
6, 7, 8.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's...
Wow! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. Crusher's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close